your fingers, I ain't telling no lies. So F all the drama, F the karma, just do what you wanna. Promise you got time. Be you and keep looking forward. Don't you look backwards and you'll be fine. Come through and say what you need to. Don't let them put you down. Baby, let me tell you what it feels like. Being independent, no trouble inside. It's like magic, living like a bad bitch. 'Cause baby, you deserve the best in life.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? We are alive. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hope everybody's having an amazing week. I know we're about to jump into Thanksgiving. Really exciting week. So I hope everybody is, spending time with their loved ones, getting some rest and relaxation for sure. I for sure am definitely going to get some rest. That is a fact indeed. So really happy to be here. As I did mention in my last stream yesterday, we pretty much acquired the Maniere 4s, so we have them right over here. So I'm super excited to be showing this to you guys today. As you guys see, shiny. These are clean. We hit them pretty much in my size, so I'm really thankful for that. So shout out to I believe it's called Oxford Street over at Bayview. So shout out to them for having this contest. It was pretty much a donation drive. I went there with some canned goods. I think I donated anywhere from like 10 to 15 canned goods, and they gave me a total of 3 entries, and so we freaking hit. So yeah, I'm just super thankful. So I'm going to be reviewing these in the channel today. Super excited about that. But before we dive into anything, I want to know how everybody's doing. I see we got Christian 2K in the building. How are you? What is up? What is up? What is up? I'm also sure that there are a lot of people that we're still waiting on for them to trickle into the building, but I just wanted to get ahead with the show and get started. I did want to cover, before we jump into the initial review today, just talking a little bit about how the drop went today, because it was pretty interesting on my end when I did try this morning. Now the drop over here, PST time in California was 6 in the morning. So, with the amount of stock that they had, I guess limited, it seemed like they had limited stock. You had to be really fast, and even if I went as fast as I could, I literally got the timer of about like 28 minutes, which was kind of crazy. So I was like, all right, that's already instant L for me. But it's like, look, we already did secure 2 pairs. I'm not here to complain. I'm very thankful for that indeed. But if you think about it, I don't know. I mean, it did seem like a tough release. You really needed to know what you were doing, and you needed to go pretty quickly. They did switch things up, I think threw some people off with that change of question. I think it was more so a date, a specific date in that they asked, and I believe the answer was 2022. Threw me off because I was kind of like really trying to figure out which one it was, and then it dawned on me which one it was, and then I got into the queue. So that's kind of what threw me off a little bit. But every second counts. Every second counts when you're about to jump into the queue. You got to be super fast. Yo, what's good, Mr. Old School? What is up? Christian 2K says, just got my AMA 4s today. I don't think it's better than Lost and Founds, but super fire. Hey, I have not seen them at all. So this unboxing is going to be as much as a surprise for me as anybody viewing that hasn't seen them yet. So I'm definitely excited to be touching on them. Let me go ahead and share my screen so we can at least touch a little bit more on initially the drop and what exactly went on this morning. Because this morning, as much as there were 66,000 pairs or 60,000 pairs, I don't know the exact numbers, but sneakers did seem to have a decent amount of stock. I don't know how much stock was on the Maniere site, but based on the sellout times, I mean, I was watching Trevor this morning, and he went for a size 10, and he went lightning speed to go get that 10, and it sold out. You know, he sold out right before he could even cop it. So I don't. It just really just goes to show like this second release with the amount of stock they had. At least I'm under the impression they just had literally just a couple pairs. Like it wasn't, I mean, maybe not a couple pairs. I just don't feel like they had as much stock as the first initial release, where a lot of people had more of an opportunity. I know that a lot of people were able to hit on size 13s. Apparently that was the most stocked apparently. So regardless, shout out to anybody who hit this, because it wasn't the easiest release, I'm going to say. I feel like if you got through to Q, you definitely had a shot at a size, you know. So the first initial size that we did hit is an 8.5 that is still set to be sent to me, which is why I'm really glad we hit on this, so we can have, I guess, kind of like an earlier review, because if we were waiting on the 8.5, I probably would be reviewing that anywhere from like 5 to 7 days from now. And I wanted to get this review out right before Thanksgiving, so anybody curious about this sneaker, whether it's worth copying, whether it's worth dropping, is it the sneaker of the year? Everybody's talking, you know, like comparing it to, you know, the Lost and Founds and all of that. We'll get into that. Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get into my honest opinion. I need to see them in person first. I think that's the first thing. You know, it's one thing to see it on camera. It's one thing to see it in photos, but it's also one thing to really see it in person. Okay. It's another reason why I started making these videos, is to really get up close, personal with you guys, and really show you guys, you know, all like as close as possible. You know, Christian 2K says AMA 4s got botted crazy this morning. I'm sure they did. I mean, I'm wondering if they got botted again on the AMA Maniere site, because wasn't that the reason they re-released them again, was because they got botted and they did a bunch of cancellation orders? I'm under the impression sneakers got botted. Like heavily botted, and you would think sneakers would have at least some kind of decent bot protection as of this moment in time, but I guess that wasn't the case. Mr. Osu says, was not a good day. Double L's, AMA and sneakers, even pandas was an L. Yeah, hey, anybody who tried on pandas, I tried on 2 accounts, three different types of pandas. Panda women's, panda men's, and then panda like grade school, like the largest size. L's, a total of 6 L's for all those pandas. Which just goes to show it was heavily botted as well. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was I'm not gonna say, you know, looking back, I'm like, okay, I can't say today was a complete L, because we did hit on this and we were able to pick it up. So, you know, I have it here. Very excited to be showing them to you, which we will get into. We will definitely get into, since that's pretty much the whole highlight of me going live today, is to show you these sneakers and my overall honest opinion on them. Now, I'm under the impression these might be within my top 5 sneakers of the year, but again, I really want to just see them in person, and then my recommendations, the lace swaps and all that fun jazz. But how are you guys doing? What is up? Did you guys have a good day? Are you excited for? I'm hoping you guys do happen to have a, you know, 4-day weekend. I don't know if that's going to be the case for everybody. I am off the next 2 days, and then I'm off Saturday, Sunday, but I do want to crank out as much content as possible for YouTube. So expect some yo-yo videos to be dropping. Expect more sneaker videos as well to be emerging. You know, I will be going live as well. I do happen to have a couple sneakers that I do plan on reviewing. I do have one New Balance. I do have a couple Nikes as well that I do plan on reviewing. So stay tuned for that. And then also, I believe on Saturday, we are going to be reviewing these. Okay, everything should go well with that. I did get the call from Shoe Palace, and I should be picking this up for the review on Saturday. So I'm excited about these metallic silver Air Jordan 6s. They look really nice. Okay, so I'm excited to show that to you guys. But without any further ado, we're going to be talking about these today, because this is pretty much what a lot of people have been talking about. You know, a lot of people are pissed off, a lot of bots, a lot of people are like, you know, disappointed the fact that they weren't able to cop. So if you did hit on these, you know, regardless if you're watching now or you're watching at a later time, congratulations. You know, this was, I'm going to say it wasn't the easiest, and this is why we tried to really maximize our chances and join as many contests as possible. If you're seeing this now before Thanksgiving, there is another opportunity, and I'm going to tell you where that opportunity is. Basically, the Better Generation is an option for you guys. Okay, on Friday they will be doing a drop. It's going to be a 4-minute raffle, so I suggest downloading the Better Generation if you don't already happen to have that, and it's going to be a solid shot. Okay, I believe they're dropping anywhere from 1 p.m. CST to about 6 p.m. CST. Let me double check that. I just want to make sure I'm getting my facts straight over here. But you can take a look at the Better Generation on Instagram as well. There it is. Okay, so this Friday, because I mistook it for today. I kept thinking it was going to drop today. On Friday, that's 11:25. They're doing an IG live raffle. Okay, but the only way to participate in that live raffle is through the entry on their app. So join on their app. It's going to be live anywhere from 3 to 6 p.m. CST. Okay, so just make a mental note, put your alarm on. I would check by the hour. I would check at 3, I would check at 4, and I would check at 5, and maybe 6, you know, just to really have the highest chances to at least get an entry in. And basically what's going to happen is they're going to ask you for your telephone number. They will call you, pick up the phone. You will have to pick up the phone. And then you're going to be able, they will send an invoice to you. So it is an opportunity to win. Again, it's not the highest chance, but if you did miss out, all hope is not lost, because I've been getting some questions like, hey, is there still another drop? What's going on? I missed out on all the releases. This was not easy. Yeah, it wasn't easy. This is a hype drop. It's one of the most hyped sneakers of the year, you know? Which is interesting because it's kind of coming back to back, like on the tail end of the Lost and Founds, you know? So it's like, last week was just a jam-packed week for a lot of us, as you guys know. We got Nitro. Hi and I. What's going on? What is up? Mr. Old says, funny how people kept saying pandas are breaking. I don't fully believe that pandas are going to fully break. Until I see pandas at Nike literally just sitting there. That's when I can officially say they have fully bricked. When they're literally just sitting in stores like Air Force Ones, then we can say they have bricked. When it's easily accessible to anybody, you can literally just walk into a Nike store, or they're in the outlets and they're just there. That's when we can kind of say, okay, they've bricked, you know. But I don't think they're going to brick yet. I mean, look, what do you consider what do you consider a brick? Something that you can flip for $10? Something that you flip and you're only breaking even? Like, I mean, I still see making lunch money on a Panda. That's still a W to some extent. I wouldn't consider that a brick, if anything. But yeah, that's just my honest opinion. I'm trying not to be too honest today, but yeah, that's just me being me. It sucks that it was heavily botted, but we just keep moving, guys. We keep moving. So what I'm hearing is that we've had the national releases of the Alma Manieres, right? So Alma Maniere has dropped pretty much in the United States. However, they have not done a global release yet, okay? Which is why probably the prices, if you look on the aftermarket, they're pretty high right now. Why? Because maybe international folks that want these sneakers, you know, people living in Hong Kong, Japan, Philippines, like they want this stuff, you know what I mean? So they're probably paying these I can't even say the word, exorbitant amount of money just to get it shipped over there. But I do believe Maniere will be doing a more like global release. So if there were bought orders from this last drop, maybe they're going to cancel them. Maybe they're going to add that to that global release. I don't know the dates. I don't know when that's going to happen. But again, just stay tuned. There should be some kind of something more that should be coming. Okay, other than the better generation raffle, I think there's still something to expect from like a global release. So just stay tuned. We'll find out more information as we go. Nitro says, editing some Jordan and Croc videos. Nice. That's what's up. I got to get back on the editing. I feel like the reason why I've been going a lot, like live a lot more, and I haven't really been having that much edited videos, is a lot of it has to do with watch time. I just feel like my lives just do better watch time, and that's kind of what we're chasing. But I think the moment that we get closer to that, or I have maybe more of a schedule in place, I do enjoy editing videos. I do, as much as it's kind of monotonous sometimes. I do enjoy editing videos, and I want to get back on that grind for sure. I think it's very important for any person, you know, doing YouTube in general. Nitro says, took some L's on AMA 4s. At least we saved money. Hey, you know, you're right. You're right. I mean, I do see this. If you're keeping them, then yeah, you're spending money. But if you're flipping them, you're making anywhere from $180 to $200. You know, it really depends on if you're quick selling it, where you're selling it. So I don't know. You know what I mean? If I sold both beers, yeah, I mean, I'm cashing out like $400. Like that's not bad. That's, you know, that's more than a full day's work. You know, that's, I don't know, a couple days if anything. So, you know, but I will be keeping my 9.5 for sure. That is a fact. I do see these going up without a doubt. This does seem like a good sneaker investment, but again, I want to take them out of the box, and we'll have a little bit more of a conversation. All right, so without any further ado, I don't want to drag this on. I want to be able to show you guys the sneakers, because you know I had to put on a cream hoodie today, just to kind of like, you know, because we do have some cream sole on this, and I just wanted to kind of, you know, it just, I guess it only served the review justice. So here it is. Here is the Maniere Jordan 4. I'm super excited. As you see, it says Flight in the front. And this is pretty much the plastic inners, the plastic outer that you see. And then we freaking hit on my size 9.5, and that's women's 11. I'm going to try to like, ooh, there we go. Bring that up close. And then you do see that speckled pattern, the Air and the Maniere logo. Okay, there's this little hole in the back, so you can, I guess, put your finger there when you're going to push it out, push the insert out. I mean, it's just nice when you have that plastic, you know, that plastic external. It's kind of reminds me of, like, you know, the Travis Scott sneakers to some extent, but here we are. Bang. Okay. Now, this isn't a flip top. It's literally, you can just literally pull. It's just a lid that you will pull over. We've got Maniere. And yeah, so it basically reads Air Jordan 4 Retro SP Violet or Medium Ash Black. Okay, wow, I'm so happy we hit this. This is something else. This is a treat. Okay, so there we go. This is behind it. I really like this. You got Jordan there. I mean, look at that. Look how amazing that is. Sheesh, that is so sick. And it literally looks like it's just pixelated, because it is. It's pixelated, but so if you see it up close, you can't really see what's going on, but then from afar, it just comes into play. This is such a cool, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's presentation, guys. It's presentation, and they always do an amazing job. So, got the Maniere tissue paper, okay? We got Jumpman Eric. What's going on? What is good? We're showing the Maniere 4s. Oh, there we go, guys. We got the chocolate bar. It's the Hershey's chocolate bar. Oh my God. All right, let's go ahead and pop these suckers out. Okay, because this is the first time I'm ever seeing them in person. Okay, so we do happen to have that chocolate bar, which I still cannot get over. But this is them. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. This is really interesting. I gotta really just take a good look at this color. Okay, not bad. I can get with it. I can get with it. Yeah. I think it's more so because when I first saw these online, I was like, wow, this seems very, very light. But I think it's one of those things that you just really need to see in person. Okay. I have a little bit of a glue stain. Very, very small. Nothing I'm going to cry about, though. It's all good. I mean, these are going to be worn at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I don't expect the quality to be out of this world. But, you know, we're gonna rock these. So I think that's what's important. Okay, I gotta like move that entire chocolate bar out of the way. Let me take the other pair out. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Hey, we got in my size. I'm super stoked on this. All right. So here they are. Let's use this one as the piece I'll show. All right, because we got that chocolate bar flopping around. All right. So there are a couple things I definitely want to touch on the sneaker. Now it does come with that. It does come with the or like laces on them. Okay, I might be swapping that out to cream. I know I'm Mr. Cream laces over here, so we'll definitely talk about that. But overall, just looking at the entire sneaker, I mean, this definitely does look like it looks like a contender. It does look like a contender for sneaker of the year, and I think the reason why is it's just like the quality does seem very, very good, and the colors seem like just something that I think you can really mix and match a lot of outfits with. I think that's why I like this, is because you can really mix a lot of outfits with it, whether you're wearing like darker outfits or lighter outfits. I think these sneakers will definitely go with it. So bottom of the sneaker, what are we seeing? We're technically seeing you got that like, I'm just gonna call it, it's like a wine-like color, like a wine brown. And then we do happen to have that Nike in brown. It is a slightly different color than the wine color. So it pretty much, yeah, pretty much from the wine to more of like a brown. That's definitely brown. It's not black. Double check. It is actually black. My bad. It is black. So it's a black Nike, and then majority of the front of the bottom portion of the toe box is basically all that cream, and then the front is also going to be where you have the star-studded spikes. It's also going to be that nice wine color. Okay, so man, I don't know. I feel like I'm talking too fast. This is just kind of crazy. It's crazy to have these in hand. I think it's such a solid pair just looking at it overall. And I'm really curious, like, how many of you guys hit and what you guys plan on doing with it. Wow, I'm getting some fire. I'm getting some flames over here. Yeah, this is awesome. Yes, sir. I just dropped my review too. Yeah, no, Jumpman Eric, I did take a peek and I subbed to your channel, man. So shout out to you. Keep up the great work, man. Yeah, the grind don't stop. We doing what we need to do. Dan Lazaro's in the building. Hello from the Philippines. E-Money on vacation. Hey, man, I love it. I really am considering going back to the Philippines sometime soon. I really want to see my parents. It's been a while. But bottom of the sneaker, guys. So, I mean, majority of the material, as we do know, is this really nice leather. And it's that ore color. I feel like the light in my camera does not do this justice. It's lighter than I thought, but also in person, it's darker than I thought. So if that makes any sense. I guess I was under the impression these would be a lot lighter in person, but it's nice. It's nice, and I'm excited to be rocking these, okay? So as you do see, we got that netting over here. And then all the way to the back, you got that that little, like, it's like this little silver piece, which does happen to have the Maniere A in it right there, okay? Now, the reason why they added that, it's like to add a little bit of elegance to the sneaker, just to kind of make it stand out. And I just think it's a nice touch. And it's only on one side of the sneaker, and it's on the outside of the sneaker, okay? So outside, you got that. Back of sneaker, you got that Nike Air. Let me just show you both pairs. There you go. Nike Air. It's clean. These are clean. I'm already starting to think about all the different fits I'm gonna rock this with, but I am most likely gonna be doing a lace swap for sure with this. And then what a lot of people have been talking about is this quilted leather on the inside. Okay, so it's a much different internal piece than you know, you even see that sole is, we had the laces just pop open like that. Yeah, I mean, the bottom of it is also quilted as well. So it's definitely going to feel a lot different when you slide your you know, your sock in there, your foot in there. I haven't really had a sneaker with this quilted lining, but I'm hoping it feels good, because at first I was a little skeptical about it. And then another thing I wanted to mention to you, which I don't know, some people think it's cool, some people think it's corny. I think I'm leaning more on the corny side because of the fact it says over here, it says it's not about the shoe. It's not about the shoes when we know it's about the shoes. Come on, guys. and then it says over here, it's about where you're going, okay? And you know, that's a pretty strong statement, but I just, like, come on guys, it's about the shoes. Like we needed these. We freaking needed these, all right? I think we can all agree we needed these, right? So I mean, yes, it's important. It's important to know it's not just about sneakers, it's where we're going with them. Heck, what if we're not going anywhere? These are just sitting in your closet, right? Sitting in your collection. Dan Lazaro says they have sale laces on that laced up website, right? Yeah, I would recommend going to Lace Labs. I'll bring it up on the screen momentarily. Lace Labs is one of the spots I would recommend. So over here there was like a little bit of extra like leather or plastic. I just literally rubbed it off, but overall solid. I mean, I think my only qualms are with my specific pair here. There's just that little, it seems like, I don't know if that's something that I can literally rub off on the front of the sneaker, like right there. It's not horrible. I'm not gonna die. Like, I will definitely rock these. It's giving me more of a reason to rock them. And then on this side, I believe there's this little, yeah, just really microscopic stuff. You know what I mean? Like, nothing I'm gonna cry about. Like, if I received this direct from Maniere, I would not complain. I would not cry about it. It is, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be rocking these. Like, if this was going into the collection, maybe I'd be a little bit more like, oh no, it has a little, you know, little thing here, little thing there. Sneakers are meant to be worn. Now, no, I will not be wearing the chocolate bar while I'm walking around with this, because if you think about it, the chocolate bar literally hangs off the sneaker, so that's going to be like rubbing against the floor, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a little much. I don't know why they needed to put this entire, I keep calling it the Hershey's chocolate bar, because it does kind of remind me of a Hershey's chocolate bar. It's ridiculous, but yeah, you got this freaking big piece of plastic hanging around. But overall, super solid from the sneaker. I don't think I really got to show that over here, but you got the Maniere, and it says Flight. Maybe on the other sneaker, you might be able to see that just a little bit better. Here we go. Okay. Solid sneaker. I highly recommend picking this up if you are considering it. I think these are awesome. I know they were hard to obtain, especially in larger sizes, which kind of sucks, especially the fact that these are going for over $400 in the aftermarket when I paid about out the building $249 and some change, you know, so pretty much almost double on the aftermarket. Now you guys may be wondering, I want these. Should I get them now? Can I hit a restock? Is there going to be another drop? Like, what's like, where do I go with this? Well, first and for all, I do want to give them my solid rating on this. I like them a lot. I really do. I'm going to give it, honestly, guys, I'm like really thinking here. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Like, I am. And I think the reason why I brought it down a notch is a little bit of the quality control on it. Just with a couple glue stains here and there. I'm not mad. I'm gonna rock these. Trust me, I like them a lot. I think they're awesome. I love the color. I love the story. It's a freaking Jordan 4 at the end of the day. That's a collaboration with Maniere. Okay. So that's my honest like opinion of it. But I do want to check. I do want to like bring up like what they are doing on the aftermarket, and then I do want to touch on take the insole out. I do plan on taking the insole out. I might not do it on camera, but thank you for asking. Is that size 13 like BG's? No, I actually was able to hit on a 9.5. So this is my size. These do fit true to size. So if you are considering picking up a pair, I recommend go true to size or go your Jordan 4 size. So if you are narrow-footed, go true to size. If you're wider-footed, I would go a size up, at least half a size up, if anything, all right? So, hey, shout out to each and every single one of you guys watching. If you don't mind smashing that like button, definitely does help with the algorithm a lot. But let me go ahead and bring up a couple things, okay? So let's bring this on StockX real quick. Again, we just use StockX to see what our shoes are valued at. We don't really use StockX for anything else other than that. But 9.5 last sale was $460. So yes, I could sell these right now. I could make some money on the side. I could probably make anywhere from $180. You know, I mean, you know, and some change if anything, because the price you see here, you got to factor in, you know, the fact that StockX does take some money for authentication, shipping, all that stuff. So there are some fees that come into play. Not that we're selling on StockX anymore, but I'm just using it as a perfect example. Now, what are these doing for larger sizes? You know, maybe you're a size 11, maybe you're a size 12. you know, they're actually trending a little bit lower than I thought. It's like the 9.5 is actually doing pretty good. It's at a force 465. It's the 11.5 or the 12.5 that are like, oh, actually the 11.5 seems to be doing like one of the best alongside this 14. 14 seems to be really hard to get as well. I believe some places raffled them out and said, sorry, we don't have 14. So I guess 14 seems to be a really coveted type of size. But yeah, just wanted to touch on that, show you guys what they're doing on the aftermarket. Now, you might be wondering, do I get them now or do I wait? I would wait a little bit. Especially the fact that like the better generation still does happen to have that contest. Okay, I'm just saying, I know it's probably going to be hard to hit that, but if you hit, congrats, you know. I think it's worth a shot. And then I'm still waiting on a couple raffles to get back to me as well. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much my plan. That's literally my plan on what I do. What I plan on doing is I will try on any other opportunity. If they do happen to have a worldwide release on Maniere, I will be trying on that. But let's go ahead and bring up Lace Labs, because I do want to show you guys exactly what I do recommend getting for these. Okay. Now, Lace Lab. It's called Lace Lab, okay? I believe this is it. Yeah. This should be the site. Okay, so on Lace Labs, we just click on, I typically just go to shoelaces, I click on bestsellers, and you will definitely see that cream lace pop up right over here. Now the sizing for this, I'm really trying to jog my memory because the 72 is for Jordan High. I believe it's either the 54 or the 63. So I'm gonna have to double check on which one that is. Or I think you can check sizing over here. They should have more information on the site. So I would recommend just looking into that. 72 is definitely for Jordan High. So if you want to get the cream laces for, let's say, your Lost and Founds, which I'm most likely going to be putting cream laces on my Lost and Founds. Heck, I just put cream laces on everything. I just love creme de la creme on everything, literally. What's the chocolate hang tag made of? I don't know, man. I'll give it a taste test later. I'll let you know. That's for sure. But yes, they should. Dan Lazaro, they should still have this on the site. I know I was hyping this up in the past, and I was saying get them now because when these drop, I did say that on my live. I'm like, when these Manieres drop, this is gonna sell out. Well, guess what? They're still in stock. Highly recommend picking them up. This is what they. Let me double check. I should have. Do I have? I'm like trying to think if I do happen to have one with me. Yeah, I should have. Oh well, this is technically what they look like. I believe this is it. Yeah, so this is literally them. I know you can't really see the color that well, but yeah. I know I had the packaging somewhere here, like literally. I think it was a day or two ago, but yeah. Anyway, since I don't have it on me right now, we'll just keep it moving. But yeah, these are solid. These are solid. And again, I just want to reiterate myself. I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10, and the reason why is because a couple of the blemishes on quality. But other than that, I mean, these are solid. These are solid. I think if I got maybe a mint condition pair, maybe I'd give it a solid 10 out of 10 or a 9.5 if anything. But I just want to give you guys my solid rating on these. These are freaking fire, and I do see these as a contender for Sneaker of the Year. I know some people are going to be like, this is Sneaker of the Year. I still do think that the Lost and Founds are most likely going to be Sneaker of the Year, considering the fact it's been a while since the Chicago has released, you know, especially a Chicago in that type of material, you know, like the distressed, like, you know, they like the cracked leather and all that. It's like, you can't tell me that they're going to recreate that again in the future. And this is why I do see those pairs holding in price. I do see them going up in price, but this is definitely a contender for like top 5 sneakers, 100%. Top 5 sneakers of the year. That's without a freaking doubt. Okay, I just want to make sure I got some tunes like playing in the background here. But yeah, how's everybody doing? What is happening? What is up? What is everybody up to for Thanksgiving? I'm honestly, tomorrow I'm gonna unplug. I'm gonna turn all this technology off, and I'm just probably gonna sleep like a rock. That's pretty much my plan because it's been a while. I can't even really tell you guys the last day I really had like a day off this year. It literally feels like it's just been nonstop. Like everything's been nonstop. Work, sneaker stuff, YouTube stuff, just all this stuff. So, I mean, you have to understand the YouTube grind isn't just doing content, it's like getting the sneakers is like half the battle. You know what I mean? Joining these contests, getting the sneakers, getting the content, flipping the sneakers, or like, you know what I mean? Because I can't hang on to every single pair. Like, this is probably the 75th like sneaker we've reviewed on the channel. We've been like just putting stuff out, all right? And like, there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be done for the channel. Don't get me wrong. I want to put more work into my thumbnails. I want to do an intro video. There's so much work that I want to do for the channel. So stay tuned. I want to do another giveaway soon. Okay, so stay tuned. If you're watching and you found out about my channel for the first time, looking for Maniere reviews or whatever, consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, because guess what? When we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a pair of sneakers worth $500. Now, you might be wondering, is that the lost and founds? I don't know. Okay, I guess it depends on how soon we get to the 2,000. If we get to the 2,000 this year, I will be raffling out the lost and founds. That's the plan. So if you're watching this, consider subscribing. I will most likely be, I do happen to have 2 pairs of the lost and founds. I would be raffling out the size 12, you know, hopefully by Christmas time, if we hit that 2,000 subscriber mark. Now, if we don't hit it this year and we do hit it next year, we'll figure out what sneaker and what giveaway we'll be doing. But I'm just trying to think over here because I want to get people excited about it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it could be the sneaker of the year. If it is, it's definitely something that I would consider raffling out for the channel. You know, it's like it's worth anywhere from $450, especially those larger sizes are a little bit more coveted. So yeah. But I hope you guys are having a good time rocking with me over here. Just wanted to go live, wanted to touch on these sneakers. I think they're amazing. I really, really do. And I don't know. I'm just looking at the overall quality. Like, the quality is good. I just wish there was a little bit more quality control, if anything. But yeah, you know, like, I mean, it's very, very small. But you can literally, let me just blow this up just so you guys can see it. Again, otherwise, I would be giving this a solid, yeah. Over here, you just got a couple of like glue stains, if anything. But again, nothing I'm gonna cry about. Like, I'm gonna rock these. You know, I want to be seen wearing these. These are super clean. Like, to have a cream sole on a freaking Air Jordan 4, let's freaking go. You know what I mean? And to have a chocolate bar, man, I'll just put that on my as a bag charm, you know, on my bag or something like that. But yeah, shout out to Maniere. I think you guys did an amazing job. Now, for their video contest, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about like the fact that they did that video contest. I mean, I know it's important to create awareness, you know, especially within your cities, on your city's problems. But I don't know. I just feel like the vehicle for a sneaker release might have not been the best thing. That's just my honest opinion, and that's why I didn't join the contest. I feel like if you want to voice your opinion, you voice your opinion. There's no contest involved. You know what I mean? You know, because for people that just want to win something and they're like, okay, I'm gonna go talk about this, I'm gonna talk about something I care about. It's like, if you genuinely cared about it, you would have just made the video. You would have made the video even before the sneaker, before Maniere even recommended it. You know what I mean? Or you'd still be making videos about it because it's that important to you. You know? But that, anyway, I don't want to get too political here. I just want to like let you guys know how my brain operates and how I would go about specific things, because I just had mixed feelings about it. But I don't know. What were you guys' initial thoughts on like how they handled the release itself? Like, let's excuse the contest. Let's think about the release itself. I think the first release, I think it went by pretty smoothly for some people. You know, yes, you need to go really, really fast. But for me, to have hit on the Maniere Jordan 1, and then I missed out on the 2, but then on the release last week, I was able to hit an 8.5. To me, I'm like, hey, that's not bad. You know, I mean, I'm not complaining here. I just paid close attention to what I needed to do so we could actually secure something. And then not only did we secure something, we secured something a little bit sooner for the release today. So I'm super, super thankful. Super. Yeah, I think that's another thing that I want to spend tomorrow. I just want to be like, I want to spend some time just really reminiscing and just being thankful for everything I have, you know, because I'm a very blessed guy. Like, I have so much going for me. I have amazing folks like you watching the channel. I have an amazing family. I have amazing friends. You know, I have amazing people that have been a part of my life or are a part of my life. And, you know, I mean, I don't mean to get so cheesy here, but it's the truth of the matter. I will spend some time tomorrow really just kind of thinking about everything I'm thankful for, because there's so much to be thankful for. As much as there are some days where we take L's, and there's some days where it's like it gets really frustrating. There's bots, there's a million people, there's 8 million people going for lost and founds. There's a bunch of stuff going on, and it can be, you know, it can be pretty I don't know, it can be pretty disheartening to go after a sneaker that is very, you know, it's very coveted and everybody wants it. And I just want to let you guys know that it's like, look, you're going to have some days where you take some massive L's, and you're going to take some days where you get some massive W's, you know? And other people are going to be, how did you do it? And I was just there, you know? Half the battle of sneakers, honestly, this is one thing I've learned. Just showing up. Just show up, you know? Show up, try, you know, go in, you know? What is Trevor says? He says veins of steel, right? You know, veins of steel, or something along the lines. So, but yeah, you know, much love to each and every single one of you guys. It really does mean the world to me. You guys have like no idea how much like the sneaker community like means to me. It really, like, I really do see sneakers as just a vehicle. You know what I mean? Because this YouTube channel could transition into anything later on. I think at the end of the day, it's just kind of like you guys are rocking with me through this journey of YouTube, and I'm still figuring out so much. It's nice to be able to see the statistics on the back end on what videos do well and what videos are trash and all that stuff, so I can improve daily and consistently. But what I do plan for 2023, I want to do more shorts. I want to do more edited content. I want to do more lives, you know, because I need, for me to be successful on YouTube, I need to put a lot of work into if I see YouTube as a recipe, I need to put a little bit of spice in different places. It can't just be like one form of like live streaming just to get the watch hours. Like, yes, we need watch hours without a doubt, but I'm coming to learn, for me to expand the channel, gain new subscribers, and like, you know, find, you know, I don't know, just people in different avenues. I got to diversify how I'm getting out, you know, to different people. And that's going to be through shorts. That's going to be through edited content. You know, some people don't have 30 minutes of their day. They're like, I can't, like, a 30-minute review or an hour review. Like, when's he going to show the sneaker? You know, like, I want to be able to do more edited content for you guys, so that you guys can just be like, oh, okay, he dropped the 10-minute video. I'll just watch the 10-minute video, and then I'm off with my day. I don't necessarily have to be on the stream the entire time, right? Which is why, you know, I mean, I don't blame everybody who like pops in, pops out, ghost watchers in the house. Shout out to you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't expect everybody to jump in and watch the entire thing. It's like, if you want to rock here, rock with me for a while, or rock with us for a while, awesome. And if you happen to have any questions, I'm here. You know what I mean? Mr. Old School says it went just fine. I just wish I hit a pair, not like what happened on Sneakers Lost and Found's drop. Hey man, you know, like, you know, it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's like we're all just trying. We're all just trying to cop these sneakers and like have a good time doing it, right? But you guys let me know your honest opinion and your thoughts on my rating on this, okay? On the Maniere 4. This is such a cool sneaker. I mean, I'm excited to do that lace swap. You'll probably see that lace swap, you know, maybe sometime in the next couple of days. I'll take a photo for you guys and show you guys, you know, yeah. You know, I thought this stain was going to bother me. I really don't think it's going to be, it's really that bad. It's literally just like, it's a very small glue stain. I think it's just going to be one of those things. I just need to walk it off. But yeah, let me go ahead and just make sure I got this. I just want to make sure my music's actually working. There we go. Okay. All right. But yeah, guys, that's majority of the stream tonight. I didn't really plan on going live for too long. I just wanted to be straightforward about this review. So solid 9 out of 10, okay? Contender for sneaker of the year. That's my honest opinion of it. Yeah, 9 out of 10 is a good rating. I mean, hey, I'm talking to the shoes. I'm like, hey, you guys better, you know, 9 out of 10 coming from me. It's like, you know, you guys can't be complaining to me. But yeah, let me just go ahead and bring up my Instagram, as I do typically in Ernest fashion. Bring up my Instagram. So what? We're like 46 minutes in the building over here. So anybody new to the channel, if you are watching this and you're new to the channel, my name's Ernest Kahn. I've been rocking with YouTube and sneakers since January of this year. Kind of made it a commitment to myself to really kind of stay focused on sneaker content. And we've been pretty much doing a review a week. all the way till June, and then we started bringing it up to about 2 to 3 sneakers a week. So we just been grinding, putting out the content for you guys, and giving you guys my honest opinion on what I actually think of these amazing sneakers, how to cop them, and whether it's worth copping, rocking, or stocking them. And yeah, I hope if you guys plan on getting these, I would wait a little bit. Okay, I would wait a couple days. I would definitely wait a couple days while people are still getting their pairs. I haven't even got my first pair yet. Okay, like this is something I just hit. So from a local raffle. So if you do plan on getting these, I'd wait a little bit while people are still getting their pairs in hand, and then prices should drop a little bit. So just pay close attention on the aftermarket, and then find your way of purchasing them. Hopefully you get a good deal on these because they're nice, they're classy. They're fancy. These are fancy, especially with this nice bubble on the side. It's clean. These are clean. So yeah, shout out to Maniere. Really love these a lot. I'm just excited to be rocking these soon. I love them. They're freaking awesome. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, that's pretty much the stream from me today. Happy Thanksgiving. If I don't see you, tomorrow, I will not be going live tomorrow. Because number one, I don't think it's fair to you guys, and I don't think it's fair to myself. So I'm gonna catch a cool break tomorrow. Sleep in, relax, recharge the batteries. I hope you guys do the same. I might even turn some technology off tomorrow. I think that's the plan. So I suggest you do the same too. Spend time with your loved ones and family. And with that being said, this is pretty much the stream for today. With that being said, I'm going to be signing out over here, but much love to each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. It really means the world to me to be able to do this to any extent. And yeah, later. I'll be in the chat. Peace.